Hello YouTube, we're live. I don't own the rights to the music, save me from copyright reasons. But we're here doing some career mode. I haven't been streaming a lot of it because I've been mainly just wasting time when I've been on it. But I'll just go and show you the standings. We're not too far into the season. You see we're only in the 4th race. See, we started off the year with finishing second to Stewart. Then we won, yeah, it says 99, but we drive the 04, as you can see the picture of the car there. You got the 04, or 04, like I said, we're in. We've won the last 2 races after starting off with a runner-up finish. So far, the only contract arrangement I think we got is with them guys so far, because they've been good to us. Here's our stats. 3 starts, 2 wins. We had one last in season 1 with our hot seat, but we really weren't racing for points. But here in season 2, we've got 2 wins and 3 starts in a second, so we're off to a pretty good start. We're gonna see what we can do in the here at Charlotte. 25 laps.
Joe woke up that morning with no intention of making waves, but the sun was shining on him. He had to stop and shield his face. Took a stroll outside to greet the birds and the bees and trees. Let's go.
We're going to get out here for qualifying. I don't really mess with practice too much. I missed this corner pretty good here.
Alright, that's our run. Back her down.
Qualified 7, so not terrible. I'll take it. For P7, you got Higgins in the 23 on the pole, Stevenson second, Bobby Carter third. That's actually both of our teammates, 2 of our teammates there. You got Alan Anderson, Mark Hunter, Tony Stewart, that's Roy Wood, let's think of Assistant Jones. And no real notables towards the back. So we do for the 7th lap, we got 25 laps. There we go, green here, we're starting P7. Green flag in the air here at Charlotte. We're gonna drive to the inside underneath. Oh my god, look, ours goes wide. Oh, Stuart right there as well. We're gonna get to the inside of Anderson and get out of his way to make contact there right to me. Up a little paint. Up into the 5 slaughter, 4th here early on. Try to get to the outside of our teammates, but they're gonna use the aisles when we go low. Had to get out of it there. I don't want to wreck our quick record getting our team cars too hard underneath the car. They're in the play fast machine. Now Stevenson. Oh, another play fast car. We're gonna slide up into the number 2 slot. Higgins nearly takes our nose off. Higgins is gonna be leading the way. Oh boy, there's contact. Should give me a second. I'm used to having this turned off for my league races. So give me just a second. I'm gonna change where I can see y'all's comments. Alright, there we go. Yellow flag is out. We'll be in the second slot. As we work our way up to turn number 4, it'll be Higgins on the inside. We'll be on the outside.
Alright, let's go. Clear down low. Still there. All clear.
Oh, the cushion. Jumping and getting a little bit too high and tagging the wall.
Got one inside. All clear.
We're gonna run the, put the right rear on the outside. You got Caleb Stevenson on the inside. Side by side for the number 2. Side of Higgins looks to try to pull away.
Alright, you're clear.
I got driving a little bit deeper and a little bit harder as Stevenson's still trying to take that position away. We're gonna try.
All clear.
And drive it as hard as we can to get to Higgins. Higgins is gonna continue to lead the way. Sunday was looking to beat that 04 machine. He's won the last 2 races.
That was a great lap.
And it's won the last 2 races in this series. Stewart won opening week, but it's other than where he finished second. So it's been all about that 04 so far this year. It'll be Higgins leading the way, but lap traffic's gonna kill the factor. What a move! Trying not to get into the back of Higgins. We're on the outside looking for the race lead. It's gonna be, oh, we got the wall! Higgins leads the way as we get into 3. We're gonna continue to work the top shelf. We got a little bit too high. Lewis Higgins is gonna continue to pull back ahead. Underneath the lappers.
All clear.
As Norton leads.
Clear high. Clear high.
Higgins slides up to the top shelf. We're gonna try to turn it back underneath him to the bottom, side by side.
Hold your line.
And oh, about spun it. I got too far sideways there. We have a new leader as we're gonna jump to the race lead here with 12 to go. We're gonna look to try to pull away. We're looking for a 3rd consecutive win in the series. Working the top of 3 and off of 4. It's gonna be oh, Hoffman.
Still there. Alright, you're clear.
Under the inside of Cates in the 11 machine. And Russell, we're gonna taking it easy on the bottom shelf as Carter has had a really rough go as he gives Slater back to the 17th position after starting into the top 5. And underneath the Carter, what a run off the 2. There's Gomez in that 15th slot. She started in the top 10 and she's struggling a little bit today as well.
Stay on the bottom here. You're all clear.
It'll be Brock in the 33 in that 14th position. He's on the side about spot. He's gonna fall out. Anderson's faded to 13th. He started inside the top 5 as well. That's Foster. They're going another up down. Willis is kind of managed where he started in the 12 slot.
All clear.
Underneath the Norton in that 22 machine, he's gonna go a lap down.
All clear.
Another lap down. So it looks like Williams is gonna be next. We're gonna work the bottom shelf off our 4. We look to pull away with 6 to go. We got a fast hot rod in this number 04 plate and this 04 plate fast motorsports machine. Stewart struggling today in that 11 slot right now. He's about to go a lap down.
5 more laps. Still there.
Stewart running 11th. Unusual for him.
Outside, outside. You're all clear up top. Careful, still there. Alright, clear outside.
Davis runs length into lip there. See Buck came right across our nose. You got a battle right in front of us for that 8 slot.
Harder from the outside, outside. Staying high up here. Alright.
Pulled away to almost a 2 seconds. Oh, we're in the wall. We jumped the cushion. Hard into the wall. We can't get out of it.
Inside. Alright, and 2 more good laps from you. Got one down low now.
Well, he's having to give us a lot of room here as the leader. Bobby Carter's now faded to 20th position,
Last lap, get to your mark.
There's no white flag in the air. The race cannot get over it can't get over quicker for him. For that man today.
Clear high, clear high.
That Playfest 04 machine is gonna dominate here in Charlotte and take the win.
Great job, driver. Checkered flag's in the air. It's yours.
We win here at Charlotte. Sorry, I got a NASCAR league I run. I'm trying to get some stuff sorted out so I don't have to do it in the off season. Sorry about being slow. I just need to turn stages on. That's the only thing I'm doing here. I'm not changing any of the set. I'm just turning stages on. We're gonna see what we can do in this number 8 fire alarm services truck for Nimco. Hopefully we can qualify decent. We don't have a whole lot of laps in the truck on here, on this game, so we'll see what we can do. We're gonna try to try to work our way through qualifications, see where we end up at. Drive it right down, got a little bit lower than I really want, so I hit the apron a little bit, but we're gonna find out, come down the back straightaway, then we're coming to 3 and 4. Coming off of turn number 4, we're gonna see. Looks like got a solid lap. Did beat the record, our goal time indeed. Not a qualified 17th. We're gonna leave it alone. The car seemed pretty good. We qualified in the 17th spot. It's probably maybe a little bit of a struggle. I got stages on. We're gonna be starting in like. Oh, looks like we got bumped up to 16th.
Time to go. Inside.
14 laps to the stage.
I went inside.
We're gonna try to work our way to the top. We're gonna try to be patient, a little bit patient here. Goal is 18th.
Still there.
45 to the inside. It's tight and adjusting on the inside.
Careful, still there. Inside.
Three wide.
Car outside.
It's a little bit of a bump.
3 wide.
We're gonna go 3. We're still 3 wide.
Got one inside.
Now we're gonna go through the 32 on the outside of Gusty. Now we're gonna try to get around the outside. We're gonna look to cut to the inside of Austin Wayne Self. He's on the outside of that number 12 slot.
Car outside.
Don't want to wear our equipment out too much here early on in the running. Oh, you're out of the speedway. We're not really running for points, so if we don't get into the top 10 here at the end of the stage, it's not a big deal. You got the 51 of Riley Herbst with the crossover maneuver down to the inside of the racetrack. Welcome to the stream here, viewer. We're just having a nice little race here in a hot seat in the number 8 Nimco Fire Alarm Services machine. I actually forgot Nimco switched to Ford. I thought they were still Chevy. So it tells you how much NASCAR I've been able to watch this year because of my schedule. We're going to work it down to number 2. We're still hanging on strong in the 13th slot here as we work it down the back straightaway. We're driving it off the bottom of turn number 4. Ty Majeski on the outside.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear.
Riley Herbst to the outside. Here we go. Riley on the outside. They're still side by side for 11th.
You're all clear up top.
He's gonna put it right there underneath of us. He'll make a little bit of contact. Hill might be able to carry a little bit of enemy in a higher lane, but they're gonna be side by side. Hill preferring the low side right now. But so is that 8 truck, as he's gotten it up into the number 10 slot. Looking to try to get a nice little drive off of this. He's looking right down the niece machine of Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain, here was 7 to go on the stage. Trying to get to the inside of that number 40 machine. Chastain on the outside. Here comes the 8 car. To the inside. They're side by side as they head into 3. Chastain shuts the door and gets into the inside. Take it right along here. Chastain as the 8 truck tries the outside lane. He tried to get a Bruno to the inside of Chastain. Trying to take care of his equipment. He just got a rider on the bottom, pick him up as he can, as he works it into the 9 spot, side by side here in Iowa.
All clear.
Brett Moffitt in the 8 slot in that number 23 machine for GMS Racing. He's going to take it down into turn number 3 in that 8 slot. He's got about half a second over Branson in the 8. Here they come off the turn number 4. Looks like he's got a solid run off of 4. He pretty much stay even right there. We got 4 to go left in the stage. Friesen currently running in that 7th spot rather comfortably. It looks like there's a pretty good little gap between Moffitt and him. There's Jordan Anderson has worked his way into the top 10. With 3 laps to go here in this one. Trying to drive off the bottom once again. He clips the apron just a little bit as Brett Moffitt on the looks to run the lower line right now. Oh, he's gonna go try that to test the waters up high. But here comes the 8 truck. He's there all over the back of Moffitt that time. Moffitt's gonna have to run down the back chute, down the front chute though, with 2 to go on the stage. Moffitt stays high. Can he clear him? He does not, as Moffitt's gonna come back with a run to the outside. They're side by side into the ring. Moffitt's gonna go a little lower line than he has, but he's gonna slot. They're gonna get side by side as Moffitt's gonna have to run up the corner. Brett Moffitt and Branson race side by side for that 8 slot. Driving it off the bottom of turn number 2. It's gonna be Brett into the race lead to the 8 slot. Excuse me. Moffitt trying to stay in this one. Here we go off of turn number 4. It's gonna be the driver of the number 8 pulling in that 8 slot. And that ends stage number 1. Gonna pit here. This track, each tire's pretty good. Slid back to 9th right now as we're gonna get ready to go back green. Green flag is in the air for stage number 2. Here at Iowa Speedway with there's only 12 laps in this stage. Lifting so he doesn't get to the back of Friesen. Still lifting so he doesn't get to the back of Friesen. You got Brett Moffitt on the outside. Moffitt on the outside. You got Sutter up there as well, trying to show up on the outside. Right now you got Brett on the inside. They're tight. It's the tight ropes right now. They might be the 3-1. But look at the run of Friesen is on the bottom shelf. Clearing Sutter and Moffitt Booth. And now Friesen up in the 6th.
Stay low.
Brand's following though. He won 6. He's gonna try to take that away from Friesen, and he will successfully. And now it's Creed in the number 5 slot. Trying a little different line there. I don't think he really made any gains out of it. Here he's gonna work it out of front shoe. 10 to go in stage number 2. Off the bottom of turn number 2, the bin ropes machine's gonna run in the number 5 slot. He's gonna drive it down into turn number 3. He's gonna, he's gonna try the outside line, but that 8 truck seems pretty confident in that bottom line right now. He's gonna work it up to number 4, and he's gonna make a little bit of ground on the mid road, but Rhodes is gonna have them down the front straightaway. Pretty much single file. You got the leader on the outside. It's just this is a multi-group track. You got guys running everywhere. You got the leader on the outside. You got some guys running the bottom. You got some guys running the top. As they work driving down into 3. Now a lot of them now got a couple of them migrating to the top. As the top starting to be the place to be. As they work over turn number 4, it's gonna be Crofton and Rhodes side by side down the front straightaway. Crofton and Rhodes right side by side right there as Rhodes is gonna make the pass. Crofton slips back to 5th. But he's got a challenger in that number 8 truck up there right near in his hot seat. He's trying to impress the team so he can get a good ride for next season. Tried to hold off a 4. Let's stick it. Does he get that thing right up next to the wall? 25.097 for that lap. And it's still gonna be Matt Crafton leading the way. Matt Crafton, the 88 truck, leading in the top 5 there. They still continue to battle it out. The 2 of Shutter Creek always taking the race lead away. As he's continued to work his way up to the field today. He started back there a little ways too. Ty Majeski's now worked his way up into the number 7 slot as Mupp and Riley Herbst now into the number 8 spot. Mupp is starting to fade a little bit. Driving it off the bottom, it's going to be Matt Crafton on the outside. You got the fire alarm services number 8 truck on the inside. Matt Crafton's going to lead it on the front straightaway though. 5 laps left here on stage number 2. Still able to get in the gas just a little bit earlier right now than Crafton. He might have made a stuff up trying to fight for position. Caution is out. Crafton's going to elect to pit. Got a lot of guys. We might as well pit in like we're racing for stage points here. I think we're gonna go ahead and pit too. It's not like we're racing for stage. If we were racing for stage points, then yeah. And I mean, we're one of the first cars at pit anyway, so we're probably gonna get back to about where we're anyways. We're gonna be on first tires.
Be ready here. Green down, let's go. Inside.
Green flag is back in the air here in Iowa. We got 2 to go. We got 2 laps left in this stage.
Still there.
The fresh tires gonna you're already seeing the advantages of the fresh tires.
Still there. Clear high.
That number 8 truck is already into the top, back into the top 10. Working the inside of Sala now.
Still there. Hold your line. Got one outside.
Tried to get, I think he was going to try to pull Slider in, but he couldn't get the momentum to get the run off the slip right between Majeski. He's not going to get himself back in the top 5.
Inside. Clear high.
Slides back up into the number 5 slot, and he might be the race leader if he doesn't pit here. He worked his way up into P5 in that stage. We got a pretty fast car today. Of course, it's pitting. I think I'm gonna pit again, actually, because somebody else is pitting. Okay.
Coming to the green. You ready?
'21st now after the pit stops, but I would kept that number 8 truck out of having a good finish here today. You do go 3 wide down and then go into turn 1. He's aggressive. Rhodes on the outside. They're side by 3 wide, maybe they're 4 wide, but Creed decides, no, I think we're good. Creed ain't backing down, no, there's 3 wide. 4 wide as Infigure puts his nose in there. Greenfield is holding them up.
Got one looking inside. Alright, clear outside.
Back up into the 18th. Splits Horman and Gilliland. He's up into 15th. Decker try. I think Decker was trying to put the squeeze on, but she couldn't get.
Careful, still there. Got one inside.
Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting 4 wide. No, they settled a 3 wide on the exit of 4. He's up into the 11th spot just like that. This is gonna be interesting. It's Tyler Hill to the outside. He's gonna let him go, and so is Josh Rayone. In that number 10 slot, Rayone to the inside. He gets cleared there and works it off a turn number 4 in that number 9's position. It's kind of about where he's been in the year, you know, he's been running all day anyway. These guys are on a little less fresh tires, a lot of these guys are, than what that number 8 truck is. That 8 truck's on the fresh tires, has some of the freshest tires on the racetrack. Looks to the inside of Moffitt. Brett Moffitt on the outside. Bristol on the outside of the number 8 truck. They're going to be side by side down the first turnaaway. As Zane Smith now to the outside of the number 21 machine.
Stay low. Inside. Clear high. Clear high. Inside.
On the outside of Brett Moffitt is Jennifer Jo Cobb. Jennifer Jo Cobb. Jennifer Jo Cobb. Jennifer Jo Cobb.
Still there.
She gets bumped and she's sideways. Then she spins. Caution is out. We're gonna put 4 on it and fill it our way up. Might cost a few positions, but I'd rather do that than put 2 on and then have to fight tires at the end of the race. The 8 truck elected 4 tires, so they lost a lot of ground. Problem is they're gonna be on fresh tires and they're gonna be able to come through the field pretty good.
Alright, you're clear. Can you go? Focus.
The trucks put on a good show and they're not disappointing here today at the Iowa Speedway. Hill gets a little bit of a bump, trying to get going. It's worth to get to the outside where he's been able to make so much ground. Yeah, we don't drive it. I got 3 wide. We're gonna make it 3 wide. Nope, Hill's gonna try to shut the door, but we're not gonna let him. Now Angela Rowe right there in front of us. She's got a husband that's borderline psychotic. We're gonna be side by side here for the 22nd position with her.
Alright, you're clear.
We're gonna slide up the racetrack just a little bit as we clear her. Now we're gonna look and run down, try to chase down the other female. Well, the other female lady race car drivers in this field is Natalie Decker. We're gonna drive it off the bottom underneath a Decker in that 44 truck, and we got a huge run off of 4. Rayo.
Still there.
Working the 18 of Eckes. Eckes on the outside line. Look at Zane Smith, he's up there as well. They're 3 wide.
Got one ticket inside.
A lot of people said that 8 truck could run. If he can run about top 20 or so in that truck, he'd do okay. He's running 17th right now. So he's definitely able to, but he's been able to run top 10 most of the days. You gotta think that's where he finishes. He ain't gonna be very happy.
Alright, you're clear.
Had to get out of it so he didn't get into the back of the Austin Hill machine. Austin Hill running in that 14th position.
Inside.
Grant Enfinger continuing to lead the way here at the Iowa Speedway. Jennifer Jo Cobb is still managing to fight and hang out to that 13th position. They've had a little bit of contact there last time, so we'll see what Jennifer Jo Cobb, what she thinks about that.
Still there.
Jennifer doesn't fight, so maybe she thinks, maybe she thought it was an accident too, which it was. But off of turn number 2, he's up to we're up to 13. Chastain and Moffitt duking it out. Those are 2 championship contenders last season. Look at this, they're 3-1. Look at the truck, he's gonna pull a road truck to the inside. 5 to go.
You're all clear up top.
Giving the car owner a little bit of a bumper, and that was Joe Nemechek. Car owner may not be too happy with that. Time to get out of the way, boss. Up into that 9 slot rather easily. He's into the top 10. It's a pretty hot prospect on a lot of guys' list. We are. So what we could do is we look to run down Austin Wayne for that number 8 slot. We're going to try a unique line here. We're going to try to drive it off of 4.
Still there.
Oh shit, that's a little too high. Getting a little bit too low, but he's still gonna get a run off the corner. We're gonna take away that number 7 slot from Riley Herbs. We got a couple guys out there battling for that top 5 position. Side by side is Rhodes and Lassard. On the throttle off of 4. Checkers are gonna be flying this time by.
That's a great run.
Caution is out. We'll take that number 7 slot, considering that's only, I think, a 4-star ride, actually, anyway. So, finish 7th in that. We'll walk away with it and take it. A really fast hot rod, though. And we'll head to the next one. We're gonna run the extreme. Oh, we got another dirt race. I need to go turn stages back off. I don't use those for dirt. It's at the Bristol Motor Speedway. We'll see what we can do at Bristol in the number 20 in 25 laps. We're gonna get ready and see what we can do in qualification.
Let's go.
Let's run the clock at the world's fastest half mile. The last great Coliseum. It's Bristol, baby! Should throw it in the third, number 3 and 4 for a lap. And we're gonna have a 16.926. Qualify SMP8.
Almost ready. Reach out. Let's go. Got one
Stewart
minute
looking to have a
inside.
rebound after last week's run. See what we can do. Is it a be the 77 on the pole?
Got a car low now.
Well, we're gonna. I know what there is. Higgins about
Got a
Wolves.
car low now.
God damn it.
Inside.
Settle. We're gonna settle down here a minute. Now we're gonna go to the inside of Ackerman. I think he might be the one that's actually been on almost all 3 games.
Alright, clear outside.
They use the same name on all 3 games so for all 3 games since that no dirt cars. Higgins on the outside. He's gonna fade back to the 11 slot. Slides up to the 10 slot. We work our way up to 10th. Trying to take care of the race car a little bit early on in this one. Turns it underneath. Look, let's take a look underneath the Gomez. Now we're gonna go to the outside. Bobby Carter right there as well. Kind of boxed in right now, nowhere to go. Slides up, we're up 3 wide and make a 2-for-1 move. We're up and back up to 8th. Stewart on the out, higher lane.
Good job.
Stewart loops it right there in front of the field. Caution is out. Stewart just looped it right there in the middle of the corner. That's unusual and uncharacteristic for them guys.
Coming to the green, driver. You ready? Reach out. Let's go. Hard from the outside. Outside.
Wood on the outside, now it's gonna be Jones. Hunter. Norton on the outside of the 22 car in the 3 spot. Driving it in for 3rd. He slides up. Stevenson looking pretty strong in that number 2 slot. Hopping leading the way. Look at that 04 though. He works. He is that baby hooked.
That was a great lap. Inside. Clear down low. All clear.
Caleb Stevenson in that number 2 hole. Slide. Oh, he about whiffed. He about looped it. And then number 3 he's still fighting to get back under control. We got it back under control. And that number 4 slides up.
Stay high. Got a car low now.
Struck. And now under Norton gets a little bit of a tag. Underneath. Gomez clips him. Wait, somehow keep it straight. Gomez and make contact and Gomez goes around! Caution is out here at Bristol! We ain't gonna pit, we're setting 4th. This race has been a little chaotic. Bobby Carter up in the 8th.
Coming to the green. Almost ready.
Couple of play fast cars looking pretty playful today.
Clear low, bud. Hold your line. That one's inside.
Trying to give Stevenson a shot. Norton crowds his way in there.
Car down the inside. Alright, you're clear. Got a car low now.
Norton forced his way, or at least that's what it looked like to me. And then we make contact. And Norton goes around. Now we're going to be on the inside of that number 3 slot. There's been a lot of contact and a lot of... This track gets so narrow so quickly here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. We're going back green. We got 5 to go as Hoffman's going to look to try to take advantage.
Alright, you're clear. Got a car high now. Alright, you're clear.
He looks to make it 4 for 4, little 4. Well, gonna make it 4 for 4 in a row for that 04. But Hoffman pulling away right now. Just trying a different line and I got myself too low.
Last lap, hit your mark.
I'm hanging on to second here today, maybe. Hanging on to second as just couldn't get to Hoffman there. Alright, y'all. Thank you guys for watching today. That's going to be it for the stream. If you guys enjoyed the video and want more content, like and subscribe to the channel.